everybody. Well. How are you doing today? Let me fix my green screen here. It's a little bit off. Okay. So I did find my little Christmas lights, the little extra sets I had, the little tiny fairy things. Now I gotta figure out how am I gonna put them up. I also paid my bills yesterday too. Yeah, I took care of that. Good morning, Grace. How you doing? Good morning, Hammer and Nails. How you doing? So yeah, the lights were. I did pay my bills. So I paid the whole past due balance owed on Amazon of $330.97. I decided to do that. I had enough money in my checking account. I said, might as well pay them off in full because I just bought some $176 of supplies, so that I won't be nailed with interest on top of that. So. And I paid $200 to the Ally. And even though my electric bill is only $39, I gave them another $100. So that means that we have a credit. So I took care of that. That's the way I do things because Carmen and I, Lumi, didn't disagree with her. Carmen, not much on the bill. She said, well, you got, a lot of money left over at the end of the month. You have, you got the money to do this. Why don't you just pay off the Amazon completely or pay $400? Well, I went on the synchrony. I only owed them $330 for what they had posted in the account. So I said, fine. Pay it off. Money gone. Okay. Ally paid. Electric paid. Of course, that's good in a way. And now I don't have to worry about that. It come on the third of the month when they get paid. I still have money in the bank, about $300 something. So I can, in my checking, so I can still pay for things we need. Hello, Nads. Good morning to you. Good morning. Speaking of that, Discord, don't forget today is the Discord open panel. Oh, yeah! So, I'd like to see Bradley Sharp come back. I asked him because I miss him. I really wish he'd come back. I don't know when he is. Good morning, Tiff. How you doing? So, we did pretty good yesterday. We had 179 views at the end of this morning on last night's show, which was not bad. I was talking to Grock also. He said, the problem with your channel, he says, you're fringe, you're small. You're not really on YouTube's radar. You're not likely to go viral because your content is very specific. And I'm like, yeah. I said, because Lumi was joking with me this morning, but I decided to ask Grock what he thought. Lumi said, what if you put the morning announcement for your show on 4chan? And I asked Grock, and Grock basically said, no. Don't put your announcement on 4chan. You'll never see the end of it. It's okay, Tiff. But thank you for at least coming by to say hi this morning. Gotta admit, that would be kind of interesting. I mean, in one sense, it could be good. But unfortunately, the cons outweigh the pros because look at the kind of people on 4chan. I mean, they're not really the kind of people you really want. But good morning, Rocky. How you doing today? Okay, I will go check this our entries. I'm gonna have to look at them anyway. I didn't look at them yet. So as long as they're in the entries area, which includes, yes, you can cover Black Friday, Boxing Day, Thanksgiving, those two general periods, and then of course for the Christmas one, and you know there will be one, right? Yeah. You'll be able to include obviously Christmas and Christmas theme stuff, which yes include videos if you want, food. This applies also to Thanksgiving. Yes, you can create AI artwork. I'm not going to stop you. If you do create AI artwork, please let me know that it's AI so that I at least have an idea. Because I want to make sure that, people are given proper attribution to the proper sources of doing artwork. Galaxy Eyes. Let's see. I don't see Galaxy Eyes here. I see. How did you find out? Good morning, Vintage Media. I saw your Christmas lights. Yeah, I have them. I found them. They were actually in the storage bin outside. So I went ahead and I decided to do a short video on them, how they work. Are you talking about with the Chris Bliss's niece? He already revealed his sister or sister-in-law already announced to him that it was going to be a baby girl, and she's looking pretty good. Thank you very much. I saw her. She's cute. She's definitely got Southern European skin tone. She looks pretty cute, actually. I mean, for a newborn baby, anyway. They don't look like that great. No, they don't. That usually develops when they get older. We all look like that when we're born. I mean, I did. All right, Brain Dead. Good morning to you. All right, let's get the panel open before I forget. All right. So, yeah. Just. So, it's gonna be a little rainy today. I ordered some supplies for the house from Amazon. It's all coming on Monday. The laundry soap was the big one. I actually bought a big, humongous box of Tide. Because we do a lot of laundry. May not seem like it. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to wash sheets. I'm gonna have to wash sheets. Yes, I will have to wash sheets. Wash the fitted sheets and the top sheet and change the sheets. I haven't changed them in a while. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. So Hammer and Nails says, no, Michelle, I'm talking about Galaxy's new baby. Oh, okay. So, one of the things I bought, because it wasn't really that expensive, was a thing for the couch. What it does is it lets you plug in headphones for guests. Okay, you can have 4 people using headphones. Tina, heads up, this could be useful for you too, so that your kids can wear headphones on the couch and can all listen to the TV. It allows for 4 people with 4 headphones pairs. Each one would have their own individual volume control, which means that your TV would be, you just mute the sound, it goes through to this little box, and then you just buy some cheap headphones and then you plug them in, and everybody can hear the TV while sitting on the couch, enjoying a nice cocoon of television sound or radio sound. We're going to be using it for the shows because that means when Chris Bliss comes and Noodles comes and they want to sit on the couch, instead of sitting on this couch over there. Oh, someone's ready to come up. Hold on a minute, please. 1 minute. Good morning. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Let me get to your co-host powers.
Good morning, Craig Senior.
Oh, Craig Senior. Good morning to you. Where is he?
I'm sure I saw him. Yeah, when I was coming up here. There he is. I see him.
Okay.
Craig, we have many times sat here and asked, wonder where Craig is. Wonder what Craig's doing. So it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. I've been hoping that Bradley would come back up on the panel. And I haven't seen him around. Oh yeah, there he is. I'm Michelle. It's just on the top of it's Miss Green.
Yeah.
So I was hoping
Brad,
I wish Bradley would just come by. I sent him a message this morning.
I think he's left, Michelle. He says he's left. He's gone.
No, I sent him a DM on Discord, and I said to him, I miss you being on panel, which is true, I do.
I miss panel people. It's not easy to sit up here every day.
No, it's not.
There's shit to say. Mm.
And after a while, everybody else in the side chat goes, oh, come on, it's the same people!
Yeah, I know.
But Bradley's sharp.
I think he might come back. He probably just needs a little break.
Yeah.
It happens to us all.
Yeah, but it's not because of me, though. See,
oh, absolutely not. No, Michelle. Why would you even think that?
I didn't. But some people say, oh, he left because Michelle pissed him off or something. No, I didn't.
No.
Craig Sr., what's your 20? Where are you now?
What's your 10-4? Isn't it your 10-4?
Now, that's okay.
Oh.
What's your 20 means what's your location?
What's your 20, Craig Sr.? Over. 10-4 for a copy.
Yeah, that's kind of closer to right. The way you say it. That'd be more like this actual CB lingo. Breaker 19, breaker 19. How about that, Craig Senior? Got your ears on, and what's your 20? What's your estimated ETA? You know.
Rubber duck.
Yeah, I remember the Rubber Duck is actually a pretty funny movie. You ever watched that with Convoy?
I did years and years ago.
Yeah.
I just remember him saying Rubber Duck.
Yeah, Rubber Duck
he's in Jersey.
Was played by Chris Christopherson.
He's in Jersey.
Oh, okay. You're in Jersey, huh? You gotta give Noodles a visit?
Good morning, Nads.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How you doing, Nads? Good morning to you.
Wow. Good to have you up here.
Huh?
It's good to have you up here.
We had 179 views yesterday.
Wow.
I mean, there are people that view the stream, as you know, after it ends, and then there are people that view it when it's live.
Right.
Because after all, they know if they view it after the stream's over, that the advertising doesn't get as stupid, and overlaying comments and things like that. But we have to keep the ads on because it's. Let's be honest. It helps with revenue because sometimes we do get great super chats and super thanks and super stickers. Oh, did you see the article that was posted by Jeremy of the Quartering, which was posted in general? Kind of in the wrong place, but he said that there are these trolls that do chargebacks and donations, super chats, super thanks, and super stickers.
Oh, wow.
And
you've not had that happen, have you?
I don't think I've ever had it happen, but it could be wrong. But the thing is, it's one of the things that caused Etika to fall behind in his rent. And the same thing, just like Jeremy was talking about when he mentioned channel Camelot 331 was getting hit by these.
That's a new way to troll. Then, like, you gotta start throwing donations and then charge them back.
It's dishonest. For one thing, it's unethical. It doesn't make any sense to do that. I mean, if it's an accident, like I accidentally wanted to send someone $5, and the next thing you know, you send them $50. Yeah, that's kind of a more valid reason, I guess. But
yeah,
sometimes they just do that just to be mean. They get the host all excited, and next all of a sudden. The host gets a message from YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, but you actually owe us money.
Michelle, don't you get your YouTube money a month after? So you're like a month in arrears with your YouTube money. So by the time they
you
pay
would think so, but that's not how they're doing it, though, Tiger. I'm talking about what the trolls are doing. They're waiting a whole month later.
Oh, how long do you have to charge it back?
How long? Up to 90 days for protest. You can actually.
So you can actually take the money out because YouTube will pay you.
Right, and then they take it out of me, and they take it out of my checking account.
Oh wow, that's not good.
That's exactly what happened to Etika. He had these trolls because he's on the spectrum. Okay, he's like me in this sense. He's on the spectrum, but he's more into the gaming. Playing games.
Right.
And the trolls came in, and they love his quirkiness because he's what they call low-cal material.
Yeah.
And so normally his AdSense go right to his PayPal account. And unfortunately, they did it so much, he got slammed with fees from PayPal on top of YouTube clawing back money. And his social security check was not enough. And he defaulted on his rent, and he was in the process of being evicted. That's why he finally threw the towel in and jumped into the Hudson River.
What?
That's how Etika died. That's why he died.
Oh my God, this has got a terrible ending.
It is a horrible ending, and this is a couple of years ago. This is about 2018. Think about this. That's one of the reasons why content creators like me, especially ones on the spectrum, have to be so careful because we don't want to end up like that. Yes, Etika.
That's what, oh, fuck. Well, you know what? The people that donate to you are generally the same people, though, Michelle.
Yes,
So,
and they do have genuine concern and care. So I think we're lucky.
I don't see anybody that donates to you wanting their money back or doing it as a.
I haven't seen it either.
No. And if you got a
one person
donation,
tried. One person tried. Burger Boy did that.
did he?
Wow.
I believe he did, yeah. It wasn't much of a donation, though, but that's not the point. Fortunately enough, he did it before I got paid from YouTube, so YouTube was just able to subtract it before the payment went out. I heard that Red has a mild form of Down syndrome, probably.
No, he doesn't. Come, Michelle.
I wouldn't say it's impossible, though. We don't know much about Red's health.
Oh no, Michelle, that's very obvious.
Yeah, you can tell. Well, mind you, I've never seen him.
Right, but I think you'd be able to tell by the way he spoke and just he's cool. This sounds really.
Actually, let me pull Grock the
intelligent.
story about Etika, because I mentioned it so much that I really think I should ask Grock to give me the summary so I can give it to you. So let me just go to Grock.com because it's the most accurate.
Hammer, you're on thin ice for trying to cheat already in the competition.
Can you tell me about what happened to the YouTuber named Etika from New York?
Who's Vintage Media? You obviously don't know anything about anybody here.
Yeah, I'm going to show this on the screen because you know the old saying, right? Show it or it doesn't happen. This is just an example of what I call the things that we as content creators to this day have to watch out for. So give me a second to get this on the screen here. I know some people probably say, frankly, my dear, I don't care. Well, I care. Because this affects anybody on the spectrum. If you, let's get this up here on the screen here. Okay, here's what it says. Okay, so I'm just showing this to you. Okay, It says, Desmond Daniel Mofa, better known as Etika, was a charismatic American YouTuber and live streamer born on May 12, 1990. Okay, he's a Taurus. In Brooklyn, New York, he rose to fame in the gaming community starting around 2012. With his channel, EW Network, Etika World Network, amassing over 800,000 subscribers at his peak by delivering high-energy, unfiltered reactions to Nintendo announcements, Super Smash Bros. Trailers, and gameplay sessions. His enthusiastic style and catchphrases earned him a dedicated fan base called Joy Conboys, inspired by the Nintendo Switch's Joy-Con controllers. Etika is known for his larger-than-life persona, including humor, drama, raw emotion, which made him a standout in the Nintendo and Smash Bros. Scenes. However, Etika's career was marked by significant struggles with mental health, which became increasingly public. In October 2018, he experienced a breakdown, deleting most of his videos, posting social messages, unliving messages, on Reddit and Twitter, and uploading content that violated YouTube's guidelines, including pornography, leading to his main channel's permanent ban. Despite this setback, he rebuilt quickly on a new channel, pulling in thousands of viewers again. These episodes highlighted his battles with his appear to be bipolar disorder or other mental health issues exacerbated by the pressures of online fame. isolation from long streaming hours, sounds like Noodles there, and interactions with toxic online communities. The tragic events unfolded in June 2019. On June 19th, Etika posted an 8-minute video titled "I'm Sorry" to an alternative YouTube channel called TRLICEMAN, where he walked through Lower Manhattan, tearfully apologizing to fans for
Hi,
his
Patel.
behavior.
Thank you for the donation, Brandon.
Oh, thank you so much, Brandon. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brandon.
So now let me just summarize this. So basically, what happened was that it turns out some of the people. Okay, so talk about how it affected him.
I think he had mental health issues, Michelle.
Right, but I think a lot of people in the system do, though. Okay. Did all the church? This is true.
Was he autistic?
That all the chargebacks.
I don't think so, Tiger.
Well, why?
Putting him at risk to be.
Morning, Tina.
Morning,
Tina. You're looking rather sexy this
Yeah, how you
morning.
doing
Where
again,
are you
Tina?
going?
Hang on, I'm not looking at my phone. Wow, Tina, you look great.
Got your makeup on, and she's ready to go.
In June 2017, YouTube video titled something along the lines of "The Problem with PayPal Refunds and Follow-Up Rants," it especially vented about the community's losses, stating they were fucking with his money and pushing him towards financial ruin. He's emphasized how the fees were eating into his rent payments, warning fans that continued chargebacks could lead him to being evicted from his New York apartment. And we all know what happens with New York and apartments, right? Yes, very expensive. So that's what Jeremy was talking about, what Camilla 31 or 331 was saying. It's not about YouTube being stingy and clawing back the money from advertising revenue. It's not that at all. That's why I wanted to show that particularly, because it's, as content creators, especially those on the spectrum, are marginalized. You guys don't realize how much the bad guys like the rippers.
We have got a full panel here. We've got Nads, Tina, Brandon.
Yeah, right. Nads, Tina, Noodles.
Hey,
no, we don't have a Noodles yet.
look at Tina.
No.
Yeah, I see Tina. Look at her.
She's got her makeup on.
Yes,
I bet Hammer might be up in a minute to come and Google it, Tina.
Oh, Tina.
Yeah.
You got yourself a little hunk there.
So, by the way, what do you think about that? From reading part of this, I can send you the whole report, but basically reading through this.
Well, not good. But I do think, from what I just read, he had mental problems, you know.
Right, he was already...
I'm sure it didn't help, Michelle. Yes, I'm sure that didn't help.
Doesn't that sound like the dark years to you?
Yeah, it does. But, If only they'd have thought of that, Michelle.
And yeah, here's Noodles, and he does the same thing. He's out there every day streaming. He's depending on people in his communities, which are not all benevolent.
I think he enjoys sharing his life with people and streaming.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fine,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, you know as well as I do, that there's some people that like to do things to people that are not so beneficial.
Yeah. I think some of the people he brings around here are questionable.
Yeah, but we don't really get too many of them. They do come in, but then they kind of stay for a while, and then they realize this isn't their cup of joe, and then they leave.
Or they get run off like Bubbles. Later, Bubbles.
Later, Bubbles.
Well, not later.
I think YouTube would rather see this Etika story be swept under the rug. But
yeah, you're right.
Because they realized they had failed the creator. And Jeremy was saying is, well, guess what? It's not YouTube's fault. The sensationalized title is not correct. It is not YouTube that's clawing the money back from your revenue earnings because they are running out of money. They're clawing back money because people are doing chargebacks. And
already charged back that $5, Michelle.
Though, yeah, depending on the situation, the chargebacks can, like he was saying, was cutting into his rent. He couldn't even pay his rent on his disability check.
What was his disability?
He has mental illness. He has bipolar and a few other conditions. I didn't even talk about the failure of the mental health system, but that's a whole other story. But that's not. I don't want to get into that. The point is that people that are marginalized, including people on the spectrum, but you have to be careful out there. I wish I had the arrogance to go out there and could do what Noodles does and not feel like I'm basically burning myself on both ends and in the middle at the same time. But I know that I can't handle it unless you want to see those big black dark circles under my eyes again.
Not really, no.
No.
Tina, Hammer said your hair is looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hammer. Tina said thank you.
Thank you, Hammer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hammer.
Anyway,
Hammer.
so
Hammer, you're very thanked.
we had 179 views yesterday on the show, on the morning show, which wasn't bad. I know Noodles keeps saying is, oh, your views are dropping. Well, no, not really. It's for me, it's a comfortable level. It's not like I'm going. I got to be careful not to overdo it either. You know.
Yeah.
Michelle, like, I don't know. Don't let him get to you so much about, views, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know,
You're
I
doing
think
good, Nicole. You're doing
You're
better,
doing good.
better than ever.
That's the
Yeah,
makeup,
I am.
Chris. It's the
You are.
makeup.
You're at your peak so far. You're at your peak.
I agree.
I mean, the most
agree.
important thing that
But you
people
think-
don't realize. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. It's kind of more of a safe space now for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was like a minefield.
Yeah.
We're not going to let that happen to you again, Michelle, okay? None of us will.
And I know that for other people on the spectrum coming to the show back in the dark years, this was totally uncomfortable for them. They were
Yeah.
like,
Right. Maybe we can get what's her name back?
which one?
Jennifer.
Oh,
Jennifer
yeah.
J.
Jennifer. that's it.
As far as I
Ooh.
know, she still reads the Discord.
Let's, we should hit up Slingshot. See if
Yeah,
he'll come
I
on.
haven't been sending any notifications to his channel on his Discord lately because he doesn't know how
I
to
think
come.
he left it. I think he left his own Discord, Michelle.
So he
Can
gave
we
it to somebody
tag him,
else because
someone?
his Discord still exists.
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah.
if he's in it.
Well, I think he's probably still in Michelle's. We might be able to tag him and ask if he'll come up.
His account's in there, but he deleted it off his phone.
Oh.
Oh, if he
somebody
deleted it off
has
his
to
phone, then he wouldn't see it anyway. What about Michael Nelson? He came one show, he said he liked the content, but he never came back.
Well, go to one of his streams, Michelle.
Yeah, I think we'd have to go over there for him to come over here.
If you go over, I'll go over with you.
Does any of these people have a regular show time? Because, like, I do.
I'll find out. I'll find out for you if you.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe when he comes on, like, a few of us can go on there
Media
with
says
you,
hi.
so it's not quite so.
I'm new and watching. Hi. Yes, Vintage, I know you around out there. Thank you very much for being here.
Come to YouTube, Vintage Media.
He's on Kick.
Nobody's on Kick.
You're not kicked on Kick. Trust me, I don't usually kick many people on Kick. I mean, there was a couple morons that came in that were clearly causing harm, but you're not one of them.
Sorry.
I haven't seen Val 420, for like 2 days.
Oh,
I haven't seen.
I think Val was a good person.
Oh, I know she's a good person. And now we have M60 in our Discord now.
I'm not sure if Val is a guy or a girl.
Yeah, usually it's a good question. I mean, I don't know too many guys named Val, but I suppose he could be short for Valor, Valiant, or, I don't know if it's a guy either. I'm not going to gender somebody. I don't know.
Who's M60?
M60 is also, I think that's friends with Val.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
M60 Gunner from Noodles channel.
Oh, okay.
No, that is.
Does Val have like a real long name, or is it just Val something?
I think it's Val and then a number.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thumbnail for Val shows her as known as Valkyrie on DM, because I talked to her.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I left her a
yeah,
message anyway on the Discord, and there's a DM. I don't mean that doesn't mean she reads them, but I think she does. So the thing is that I know at the beginning of the show, and it's certainly no exception to it. Right now, we got 10 watchers right now with 5 likes.
So I'm up here. I chase people away, Michelle.
No, you don't. Stop saying that. You don't chase people away.
Watch.
It's a bully, Nads. Out.
Are you guys looking forward to the nightly Saturday panels tonight?
Of course. Absolutely.
That's kind of good when you think about it. Because that's where I think we do get a lot more people.
Yeah.
But like also the Jeremy said, he gave up on the portrait streams and Noodles brags about because he said they don't pay crap, and they don't. And he wasn't getting any kind of viewer traction with that.
So it's kind of opposite of what he told you, huh?
Well,
he told it's where to get the money.
YouTube never said. I mean, Noodles never said he got a lot of actual money from AdSense. He just said that he got more viewers, more people.
Oh, okay.
But they weren't necessarily like engaging long term. Well, maybe for him they were, because what he does is different than me. But then again, part of what reason I do things different is I can't drive, so I'm not gonna be able to show a lot outside.
Yeah. Well, and like Tyre has said a few times, you're very niche, and that's what we love about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not for everybody.
That's right.
Well, even when they cover political stuff, you notice that we tend to soft shoe around a lot of this stuff. We're not hardcore ranting political content either.
No.
Unless freaking Bubbles is here and won't shut up as Trump. Sorry, I won't bring that name up again.
I remember too when Noodles brought some people over from his community that really didn't jive with this community.
Yeah.
That they kind of didn't stay long. I think
No, you
some of them come kind of questioning Noodles, like, why did you suggest this channel? I'm not interested in this stuff.
remember that guy? Remember Noodles brought over that guy to be your manager? What was his name? Oh, you never got on with him. In fact, you left his Discord about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, you mean Honest Frank?
Honest Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he came in BC like 3 weeks ago or something.
His Discord was a joke. It was so empty. The only thing you had open was Frank's bar. And he was a grumpy bartender that didn't even want to serve you your drink. He just kind of, you go in there just drinking his own booze. Nah, I'm not giving you a drink. You don't deserve it.
No,
I'm
he wouldn't let
drinking it.
anyone post comments. It was weird.
You couldn't post comments, so it's like, just like I said, like a bartender is saying is, you want a drink? But guess what? I'm not selling you one.
I haven't accepted the invite yet, but does he have a lounge in there?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
He does. And they're all vacant because you
No,
can't
we're on
access
about
any
Noodles
of
now.
them.
You're talking about
They're all
Frank.
locked down tighter than Fort Knox. You can't post anything anywhere. What's the point? His server,
What about
honest and frank, his server was a giant mess. I said, why the hell do you have all these areas? Oh, well, it was from the past. Then why don't you let me read the messages? Because they're from the past.
Yeah,
How
that's
you-
part of what Discord is for, is to let everybody communicate together, you know?
I mean, it would be like me locking the doors to all my forums and saying, sorry, I'm not giving you the key.
He'll probably change it. I'm sure he will if people are leaving.
No, Michelle's talking about Honest and Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Noodles. Okay.
No,
okay.
Noodles doesn't have a
Noodles
lounge.
doesn't
He's got
even
a
have any
hospital.
areas. Now he's got this new server, which I have no access to, and give him what he likes to talk about. I'm probably not interested anyway.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't been to yet. I haven't accepted it yet.
You
But
just
no,
gotta
like
give you a role, Michelle, and then you can see
Everyone
everything.
else is in there now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go in then.
I can't get in there. He won't let me
You
in.
did, and then you left, Michelle.
He just had to verify you.
Because, no, I didn't even give me a verify option. It just said, sorry, you can't read the chat history. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm like, what am I here for? Why does he need a second server? He already has one. Why does he need two?
He
He's
said
actually
he's
got
gonna make
four.
it about you. He said, I think this is what he said, that he wants to make it a lot of it about you and to like hype your streams into like when he takes you out and stuff. Like I think it's just somewhere to like.
Well,
get
that'd be
this
great,
community
but he wouldn't even let me
going.
read my own. He won't even let me read the messages.
Well,
How long did
he
you
just
wait,
started
Michelle?
it. Yeah, he just started it. Give him a little bit of
He
time.
went in
Yeah.
and left immediately.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
wait
yeah.
15 minutes for them to
Chris,
give you a role. So.
You didn't run Honest Frank off. Look, I basically told him where to go. I told him, I said, your server sucks. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I was like, all these empty, abandoned. It's like being in an old mall with only one store left. Frank's Bar and Grill is the only store left.
Hey,
All the other stores closed. That's what it felt like. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. I mean, what's the point of having a server with all these empty storefronts? You can't go in there because they're all barred up. You can't talk to anybody. Then he shuts me up by preventing me from posting a message even in my supposed to be server area.
Well, don't let him prevent you.
So finally, I just said to him, I quietly just left. I said, bye.
Aw.
Well, that happened about 3 or 4 times because you kept going back.
5, 6 times, actually.
Yeah, and then I'd go back with you. Then you'd leave. Then I'd leave. Then,
Yeah. So as far as Noodles server, since I clicked on the link, I did join, and then immediately I couldn't read any message history. I probably could post, which I obviously did. I said, I'm out of here, but nobody knew why I said it. And
Michelle, like Tiger said, it could have been that you weren't in there long enough to be verified, or, you know, I don't know if anybody else is having this issue, you know.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know. Is anyone else, was anyone else having this issue? Because I can I can try rejoining it again.
I think you were the first one to join, Michelle.
You just gotta wait 10 minutes for somebody to verify you, Michelle. Or however many minutes it takes for them to see that you're in there, and then you'll be in there and verified, and you can see everything.
Or ask one of the mods to verify you.
Well, one of the mods to verify me would be Noodles himself. And then last night he says, "Oh, I don't want you to be able to post in there. I don't want you to be able to be."
Oh, he's joking, Michelle. He's joking.
I know. That's one of the reasons why I don't know if what we were talking about yesterday was real or not. I was being sincere. So when I say I was being sincere when I said I could easily make you a great wife. But is he serious? I can't tell. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for you know what I'm saying.
What are you talking about, Michelle?
Remember yesterday's show? Did you watch any of the rerun of yesterday's show?
No.
After you left, Tiger? We covered this.
Oh.
It's been covered already, Tiger. Don't ask about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about either, Michelle.
Michelle, have you shown the screen to people to show them how you look so pretty today?
Partial bonds, yeah, that's a very common problem.
You're sharing the screen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it gets confusing for me, too, because then I have to keep, like, 2, sometimes 3 different names in my head for everybody. Like, Brad had a lot of names, and I got so lost. Brandon, you had a couple, but they're kind of similar enough that I could kind of associate you with the names. But Bradley was putting out so many different names that I couldn't keep up with them all.
My dog's sniffing my phone.
My dog.
My dog.
Hello. Hi, Ashley.
What you doing, Ashley? What you doing? Yeah, you got in my tips, didn't you?
I mean, because like I said, if I go back into the Noodles again, message, and I click on the link, I probably can't use it now because I think it was a one-time use.
Will somebody hit up Noodles and ask him for her?
I think maybe Deal for Real can do it too. I think.
Yeah. Hey, Deal. Come on now, buddy. What do you mean he can do it?
I think he might be a mod, but I could be wrong.
Let's see if I can find the DM invite. See if it's still in here.
Well, and Tiger, you're managing mod too, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
I don't really
Yeah,
Not
same
that,
here.
of course.
Same here. But I guess it comes in handy, like Punky
I
wanted
don't
the
even
whiteboard up
see.
and everything
Oh, here's the David Builder one.
today.
Let's see. Yeah, I could try to join again, but I don't know if it's gonna let me in now.
Hammer, I believe Tina is drinking Campbell's
Well, I'm
soup.
in. It says you do not have permission to view this message history. Your message
Yes,
cannot
I
be
am.
delivered. This is usually because you don't have a server. Oh, that's probably because. Wait a minute, I just joined it. So how do I not have a server? What the hell is Noodles doing here?
Hey Tina, are you wearing your negligee?
I'm
or
in there
is
right
it's
now. And
Yeah,
it
underneath
says
there.
I try
it's a
to
Yeah,
corset,
I try to
right?
I see
It's a
other people
corset.
saying Brain Dead just said hi, but I can't read any of the old message history. It said
Huh.
you
Yeah,
do not have permission to view the message history of General. Why?
Yeah, because you got to get a roll, and then you'll be able to see it. So somebody just has to do that now.
We need to
Fine.
talk to Brain
I'll just stay in
I mean, not
here.
Brain Dead. You need to talk to Bill. And he's in the lounge, so I'll go over there.
Okay.
Oh, she means noodle. Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I can send a general message to moderator and just copy that message to moderator and see what they said here. I'll just copy this one. Let's see. Can I copy this? No, won't let me copy it. You son of a bitch. I can't even copy this message to the moderator so you know what's going on. It says you do not have permission to view the message history of General.
Can you write a message?
Yeah, I just did.
Why don't you click out of it, close it, and then reopen it? Like Discord has been really weird lately. It's been doing that kind of stuff to me. I've been getting kicked out like every 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's because Discord is getting so busy. All the new people,
Yeah.
It's growing so fast. It's a social media platform, and people are just falling behind, and the software is trying to keep up. It was more designed originally for gamers. It wasn't designed for what it's being used for now. Nowadays, it's growing so quickly.
Grizz says, Nads, remember when Noodles accused you of stealing Michelle's Discord subs? Noodles is doing the same thing.
Yeah, I thought of that, but I didn't bring it up because then he'd be on my shit again. But yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Who is his moderators in this server anyway?
I think Deal for Real is verifying you right now. Yeah, you should be verified now.
In Noodles server?
Yeah.
I think it's me and Deal. I don't know why though. I'm willing to hand the towel in because I don't really do much in it.
Wait, you're a mod too over there, Tiger?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, yes, I am, I guess.
Well, then you should be able to pull up the mod tools. But actually, I think it's the administrator that has to fix that reading thing.
Well, I think I'm that, Michelle.
You're verified now, Michelle.
Michelle, don't worry about it. You got sorted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deal for Real.
Thank you,
Deal
Deal.
for Real.
Now try, Michelle.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go back in there again. Hold on a minute. Let me just go back into it.
Yeah, Grizz, you're absolutely right. I am owed a deep, sincere apology.
We just gotta wait about 2 days and ask when nobody's talking in Michelle's Discord anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone left Michelle's Discord for Noodles' Discord.
Yep.
What is going on?
Yep.
Let me go back to a swine picture. You should be good. Let me see. Let me check. Yes, it works now. Okay. Yes, it works now. Okay. So there. See, Michelle, like 5 minutes of patience went a long way.
Yeah.
because he has his servers marked as NSFW, I couldn't even sign on up and not on my phone. I had to do it from my desktop because I tried to do it from the phone because he has set up his servers as NSFW. I couldn't, so I had to go to the desktop, and that's when I got frustrated because. But hopefully now I can get some messages. I didn't even turn off the notification bloops, so.
All my notifications are turned off, or my phone. You guys write so much that ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, well, fish take is just as bad. I'm still in fish take.
I hate you in fish tank still.
Yeah,
because I figured might as well, because at least maybe more people could see my content channels. I mean, and like Lummy joked around about joining 4chan and 8chan. I actually should ask Grock, is there a 2chan? I'm actually if there's a 2 or 16chan. Let me ask Grock that. That's a great question. Is there a 2chan or 16chan?
Or a Jackie Chan.
Yes, both exist, but they are very different places with different histories. 2chan also known as or channel. The fish name is this is an original. They had some Japanese anonymous text board that started in 1999. 16chan similar high number channels. These are small, obscure English language message boards or image boards that pop up on WebRing of fringe channels, along with 8chan, 8kun, 9chan, Smokelio.li, etc. 16chan has existed in multiple incarnations. So yeah, there is. Okay, so in short, all of these are in factors of 2 in binary, i.e. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. Kind of interesting. That's the running joke and deliberately naming pattern in the image world. One is the Futaba channel, the Japanese image board that inspired everything. 2chan, Bladerbird still the next in the lineage. 4chan, first English image board announced in 2003. 8chan, created in 2013, 2014, and the 4chan got stricter. 16chan, the next doubling image board, usually the point where it gets fully off the deep end. 32, 64, 128 are variations, short-lived. I wonder, could I make a 4096 chan? What about a 3268 chan? Or about a 65536 chan? Or you can even use base 3 instead of base 2. Oh my god, that'd be weird. 1, 3, 9, 27. 27 times 2. 27. Too much. I'm sorry, it's a joke you probably wouldn't get.
Yeah, you lost me completely.
That would be hilariously funny, though. Have you gone to 27chan yet?
It's raining here.
It looks like weather. It don't look like it's raining right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like I might be wrong. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I think. Oh, I don't know.
It's raining here. Not very hard, though.
Yeah, it's not hard here.
Yeah. It don't look like it's possibly might be very lightly, if at all.
It's been raining in California
But you can see,
for like
isn't it weird? You see the clouds like on the left side of the picture.
Yeah.
On the right side of the picture, they're just right over some of those houses, and there's like these low clouds right over. Some of the clouds in Winston are pretty low down. Relatively speaking.
Have you ever been standing or in your car and actually been able to see like a line on the road or even the rain, like right in front of you, but where you're standing is dry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that many times.
I
It's
sit
trippy.
on the deck and I can see it raining in the distance somewhere else.
Yeah. Pretty trippy.
Red's playing a game called Burden. It sounds like his life. He's max level. Oh, I'm not surprised.
Michelle, why are you anti-red now?
I'm not. I'm just joking. I'm not anti-red.
Yeah, and they have jokes at her expense all the time. So
That's true. That's
let her
true.
go. We know she's joking.
I know. But
Yeah.
I want her to stir the pot.
Yep, I get it.
I wonder if there's a game called Bourbon. Oh my god, a drinking game?
Probably is.
Or I know there is a bartender game. So I've seen it on Steam. There's a bartender game where you run a medieval inn and you're gonna work with customers and give them their drinks. And of course, it's kind of based on the more glorious type of innkeeper life in the Middle Ages, which was not the standard. Trust me, innkeepers were not. Let's put it this way. You talk about 0-star motels. They were bad. They were bad. Oh my god.
Well, there wouldn't have been a lot to pick from back then either. It would have been a beer or some whiskey.
In the case of medieval ages, most common drinks were mead and wine. And later on, when beer was discovered with barley and hops, there was some local beer. But what it would do in the sleeping accommodations were really, really rustic. You might have as many as 5 to 7 people in a room. And you'd be sleeping on, in some cases, the floor.
Hey, isn't vodka made from like potatoes?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gotta admit, the Russians were pretty creative when they figured that one out.
I guess, yeah, how did they even...
Morning, Shadwell.
How you doing?
Hi, Shadwell.
I don't know who Shadwell is. I have to go look.
Yeah, let me...
But
hi.
I think it might be Noah.
Hey, Shadwell, how you doing today? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yeah.
If
so
you haven't been here before, Shadwell, we kind of do that to everyone. Look and see if we don't recognize a name. We just try to go and see if we know him.
Good morning to you. Yep. Potatoes was common, though. Russian vodka was usually made out of potatoes.
Yeah.
But yes, it can be made out of grain, too. somebody said they can make it out of petroleum. I have never.
Who wants that shit?
I don't know if they do it can or can't because it's based on the concept it needs alcohol, right? So I know we can get some alcohol out of petroleum, but I don't know if it's true. I can look it up on Grock if you really want to know. Can vodka be made out of crude oil?
Well, people in jail make booze out of like apples and any bit of fruit they get their hands on.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like anything that easily breaks down into a sugar.
I bet
Apples
it's
would definitely be consideration.
You mean in prison? Hooch?
You can't feel it.
Ever had hard cider? What do you think hard cider is? It's fermented apples.
I like hard cider.
I do a little bit, but...
Were you guys talking about hooch?
Sometimes when I was a kid, we ended up getting hard cider, not because anybody wanted it, but because the fact is it would sit in the refrigerator long enough, and it would slowly, the bacteria in it would just make alcohol out of it. And I used to drink that stuff, and boy, did I get hit. As a kid. Now, remember, it wasn't like we were trying to get the kids drunk. It would just start to turn, in the refrigerator. They didn't put in the anti-alcohol creation products at the time. It was just raw apples, refrigerated, mashed down. So sometimes the sugars would be turning into alcohol.
Get this. Long time ago, probably when I was like 18 or something, my boyfriend at the time took rye bread and let it get moldy because he thought that is something that makes you trip. Some kind of mold does, and I think it grows on rye bread because you know how they say the Salem witch trials and stuff might have been brought on by that.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, or at least grain that had gone moldy or something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Did it work?
Yeah, they thought there was witches everywhere.
No,
so.
did the moldy rye bread?
Oh, no. No, but he ate it. I don't know how he did, yeah.
Where are you going today, Tina?
I'm gonna call and talk to the manager of Sanctuary.
So the question was, could alcohol be made from crude oil? And the answer is yes, it can be, but it's more expensive a process. It was a process that was discovered in 1930s and 1950s, but by separating from ethylene, which is a product which makes synthesized ethanol. So yeah, it was one time a thing, but it was more expensive than just making it from potatoes and grains, which is cheaper.
Hammer. You see what he said?
Tried smoking dried banana pills. Oh.
Oh, so did Shadwell. Wow, it must be like a
that could
like
be that could make sense because of the similarity with Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, I could see how that could be a thing. Salem, Massachusetts, Salem, Oregon.
I have to go out and come back in.
Okay.
It's not showing up anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not showing up. So yeah. But then again, like I said, Shay, well, that does make sense when you think about it, though. You know, the fact is, everybody associates the name Salem with the witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts. So I can see why.
Now I can see you.
Okay.
There you go. I didn't even hear any echo from you. So why did you leave and come back exactly?
Because I couldn't see anybody. Not even the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was just not showing any screen on your screen.
Yeah.
That's weird. But then again, maybe it could be because maybe you were having a problem with your internet for some reason. Sometimes the internet rate drops too low. They'll just show you a thumbnail.
It was black. And that's why I had to go back out.
Okay, it was totally black. Wasn't even showing you thumbnails of people just...
No.
I don't know if she's been hacked.
I don't think I've been hacked.
It's working fine now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's working fine.
But then sometimes the internet seems to always this demonstrated just now. Why does the chat do that every so often? It just disappears and then I have to restart it on the screen.
Yeah. Well, just wait a second. Wait a second. It might restart itself.
And then I just reload it. It's not my data rate either because my data rate's fine.
I was just saying earlier that it keeps kicking me off and on. It does like every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And like a few weeks ago, it was
on
happening
YouTube
to
or on Discord?
Discord. It was happening to everybody almost, like, I don't know, like a week or two ago. But mine's still doing it.
Yeah. Well, I get frustrated when it does it to my live streams though, because it's like then I end up with pieces.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the chat back on the screen for you guys. So yeah, I will do that sometimes. You'll see like the stream will just totally drop out. You don't even know why. It's not It's not affecting the live streaming usually. I wouldn't say always, but then the other screen that's showing me the chat or live stream status also goes blank. And right now I got a message about YouTube is not receiving enough bits. Excuse me, I'm still transmitting at 3,151 kilobits per second. You got plenty of bits. I mean, that's the thing with social media. I don't like does that. It's been whacking out for me too, says Braindead. So is YouTube for me. I think when it was tied to the Cloudflare and the Amazon wireless services issues, because Cloudflare like 2 days ago went down, and Cloudflare is kind of like the big, let's just call it anti-spam, anti-troll, anti-malware protection site that a lot of networks use to keep themselves from being inundated by bad people.
I think it's Discord probably, but I could be wrong. I don't really know much about that stuff.
But YouTube's not Discord, but I see that in Discord too. I mean, YouTube as well, where sometimes I get kicked off YouTube. Or I'm watching a video, all of a sudden it freezes. I'm like, what?
On your computer or your phone?
On both.
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes it's because T-Mobile goes down because my phone manually has to switch between Frontier and T-Mobile. So I will then sometimes have to manually switch over to the Frontier Wi-Fi from the T-Mobile, and then usually the streams pirate right back up again. Which is fine for viewing, but streaming is suicidal because you can't send 2,500 kilobits per second through a stream that only, or 2.5 megabits per second through a stream pipe that can only handle 1 megabit per second. And that's not out an open this Google Meet panel on top of that. That was one of the reasons why when we streamed with Frontier, their data rate was limited to 640 by 360. There was nothing I could do about it. I mean, if I know about it ahead of time, like before the show starts, I can set it up accordingly. But if it's after the show's already in progress, I can't change the data rate. So if T-Mobile crashes and then the Frontier ends up kicking in, there's nothing I can do because the stream's already going on. The stream's going to buffer. You're going to get that spinning circle. And because it doesn't have enough bits. And that frustrates me when I have to suffer that kind of a loss of quality. And so normally every morning before I go live, I do a speed stream test. I didn't do it this morning. I was kind of in a hurry. And so I didn't do a speed test this morning before I went live. But usually I pass the speed test with no problem. But because the way T-Mobile is a shared network among many customers, it's also can suffer from packet congestion where it just basically can't keep up. Imagine, if you will, if let's just say you have 10, I'm going to use 10 people as an example. Let's say the total available download bandwidth for this example is 30 kilobits per second. This is horrific. I'm going to use an example now. Let's say you got 10 people each uploading data at 25, is it 25 kilobits? Megabits, 30 megabits per second. I'm going to give you easy. So everybody's uploading at 2.5 megabits per second. You got 10 people doing that. That means that 25 megabits per second are going out the tower to the tower. Plus, the tower is dealing with everyday communication, such as people sending text messages to their family, whatever. The tower is, by to protect itself, is going to give us streaming lower priority than it's going to give a person trying to send a text message to their mom, because that is a higher priority need, because text messages could be an emergency thing. Streaming is not considered an emergency. Hi, Galaxy Eyes. How you doing?
Morning, Galaxy Eyes.
Hi, Galaxy Eyes.
Morning, Ryan.
So, I don't even write my grocery list. I just buy what I already usually buy. I have a pretty much regular thing. I have a list of pictures. There you go. This boop, this boop, this boop, this boop. It's the same list as last month. There you go. Very quick and easy.
Hi, Galaxy. Hi, Hammer. I was
Hi, Hammer.
muted, and I didn't. Or not Hammer. Who was it?
Ryan.
Who was it?
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Yeah. I was muted. I didn't realize it. Hi, Ryan. I haven't.
I don't
talked to
eat
you in a
kimchi, so
long
I wouldn't have to
time.
worry about trying to try it. It's a pickled cabbage.
Yeah, where have you been, Ryan? How dare you stay away for this long?
Right? Report.
Yes.
Debrief. You must debrief. Get up here, man. Debrief us.
Galaxy, get up.
Yes, I bought some debriefs at Walmart.
Your underwears. I love when you say underwears so much. It's so cute to me.
Underwears or panties, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just like Mima said, when above size 10, you call them drawers. Yeah, you put your junk in it. Yeah, that's kind of true, though.
How many people are watching, Michelle?
Right now 11. They were
Yeah,
at
see?
peak at 20 earlier.
Yeah, I'm a stream killer.
No, you're not.
You are
This is how it is sometimes.
Yeah, it does before 12, and then after 12, it sort of picks up, and then people watch the replays, and then those when you see more of the views come in, everything because they get so frustrated with the ads. YouTube is trying to make money to pay me. Okay, please don't get mad about the ad revenue, guys. It's not because I'm greedy. Okay.
Nobody's mad, Michelle. Nobody's mad. You know, we can all put up with it. If you know, we don't have ad block, then it's our fault. You know, it's free for us.
You know, it's nice is if you have premium is that, okay, unfortunately, but if you have premium, I still get paid. And then you guys get to skip the ads completely. And you don't have to worry about buying an ad blocker, which can be problematic with YouTube because they have found ways to totally hosing up the ad blockers.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about us being upset. Just don't, don't worry about that. This is your rodeo, Michelle.
Yeah. So anyway, so what also that so what Jeremy said from the quartering is very key. He said YouTube portrait streams don't pay crap. I mean, in advertising revenue, the RPMs are like garbage. However, depending which category you're streaming in, your RPMs can be higher or lower, which is true. Everybody starts out with people in blog. Here's why. YouTube, you don't have a category for people who do talk shows. You don't. You really need one. Because maybe even the option to be able to create one's categories if you don't have one. They need more options. So people in blogs is the most appropriate category. One category that gets really no views at all. Science and technology. You can put a video in science and technology and it's going to be crickets. I mean, for example, I put the LED lights in science and technology because it is science and technology. It's not a blog. I wasn't talking about my life. I was talking about how the lights worked. I was talking about how they worked. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever seen that that ginger cat, the chef shorts? They're funny. Some of them are funny. They all look like Rusty. Which is really kind of cute. I put a couple of them up on my Discord so you guys could check them out.
That thing that Noodles posted of the cat attacking that woman, that was pretty funny.
I thought it was funny when the chef cat was cooking dinner, and the and his boss was screaming at him. The cat took the spatula, threw it in the air, and like, he swatted it with his claws. It's like, oh, that's my cat, all right. You piss off Rusty, he will show you his anger. He's a Taurus cat. It doesn't mean that he may be chill for the most of the time, but if you keep pushing his buttons, he's going to show you his claws.
Was it a cartoon or like a?
It was a Sora 3 AI short, not a cartoon. For some reason I get all these cat videos. They're cute though. As far as the cats playing late night musical instruments, and the one woman keeps coming out and screaming at them, that's so repetitive. Come on, guys. Because you can now create something where maybe the cat is actually enjoying, maybe a cat is enjoying doing a performance in the park in the green. Maybe where he has an audience listening to him as he's playing his little tiny 1/32 size violin. I mean, I'd like to see that. Not to have some woman screaming at the guy, you know what time it is? It's 2 a.m.
Can't you search for that, Michelle? Maybe you could find it if you searched.
Yeah.
Michelle, I'm going to get off of here.
Mimi asked me, she said, could you actually learn how to create those yourself? I said, here's the problem. I said,
where are you going?
I am going to let my phone charge because it keeps dying on me.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good day. It's good to see you.
You look really good too, Tina.
Good, Tina. You
Thank you.
By the way, how old is your phone, Tina, real quick? Anyway.
What's my phone?
How old is it?
Yeah.
I need a new one.
Yeah, you probably check your battery health is probably kaput.
Yeah, it probably is.
So you can either get the battery swapped at a phone repair place if it doesn't have a removable battery.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so just bring it to a phone repair place and they can probably swap it out for you. Check it, see if the battery's the bad problem. More than likely it is. Because even my phone is at 81% quality, my iPhone 15. So, but my contract expires next year, so if I'm gonna get another phone, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get a European iPhone 15, and I'm gonna transfer my eSIM to a regular SIM, because I don't really feel comfortable with these eSIM shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody. It's like almost like going back to the days of CDMA. Oh, you have to go program your phone now. Why don't you just send me the damn chip? No, because we don't do it anymore because it's too inconvenient for us. There's the key. Inconvenient for you. But it's convenient for me when my phone's broken and I need the only phone I got. I have to send it to the repair shop. Then I can always just grab another quick, cheap, unlocked phone, slap my SIM chip in, and keep going when my first one's being fixed.
Yeah.
Or in the case of me, I can put my SIM chip into my iPhone 8. Then I'm all set. So the European iPhone 15s should be available. We don't want to spend money I don't have. Me and Carmen got into a row over that, about getting LED lights for the Christmas to put around the wall. Because I was saying, I'd like to put those LED lights up on the ceiling. And she said, you don't need that. You don't need to spend more money on junk. You gotta be serious sometime. I said, I do. But I kept wanting to do that for years. She said, "What is it going to really make you happy?" No. Oh, you're right. No, it won't really make me happy. Which is true.
Your teeth. You got to remember your teeth. You got to get your teeth.
Yeah, I know.
And then after that, you can buy stuff.
Right, well, she said to me, you need that like a hole in the head. What good is good installing LED strip lights going to do you if you ever decide to move when you're going to tear them off the wall? You're going to basically rip the paint off with them. Shit.
Well, you won't have to worry about it because your landlord will.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but also the money that she spends putting them up is going to basically end up in the garbage can, because if she's here for only 2 years more and then she wants to take the lights down because she wants to reuse them in a new place, she's not going to be able to save
Yeah,
them.
you just take it all with you.
yeah,
Well, the only way she would have to do is peel them off the wall, and then that's going to basically take the paint with him. And then what are you going to do? Reattach it when you get to the new place with what? Crazy glue? I mean, with Elmer's glue wall to stick to the Velcro, which is now not Velcro, but the peel and stick, which is now got real regular paint stuck to the back. It's going to look like crap. It would absolutely look like crap. And you would not like it at all. No.
You call the health board, maybe.
And then after
get
you
them
cut
to-
the material to size to fit in the new room, all of a sudden you go, oh fuck, now I'm stuck. This wall is too long. And this other wall was too short. Now I have to find a way to make the stupid material stick to the new material by using joiners. And you were playing around with those last night after you did that video. And you were absolutely having the hardest time getting the two pieces to join up with the joiners. Yeah, we did.
okay. Okay.
I think we all lost.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye, Tina.
All right, Tina. Catch
That's
you later.
it. Yeah, I actually had to agree with Carmen on that. It's like, yeah, you didn't have to get these. You don't have to get these lights now because number one, if you decide to move, this is what she was trying to get at. You go to a permanent home and you've already got the mortgage signed and you're already gonna be moving in, then maybe because it's your house. But this isn't your house. Okay? This is like living in the equivalent of a hotel room. You don't own anything, so why attach anything to the damn wall? You're not gonna be able to take it with you. And
Yeah, I kind of like that too, Michelle.
And that's also why a lot of
Right.
apartments look the same like cookie cutters, because that's exactly why. Because you realize it's temporary housing. That's what apartments were supposed
Yeah.
to be.
All right, I've got to go, Michelle, Nads. Good to talk to you. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, so I kind of want to see what? Galaxy I said I kind of want to see him upset.
Galaxy, come up.
Galaxy,
Somebody come up with me because I'm always.
let me give you a
stupid when
piece
I'm
of
up here
advice.
by myself.
Don't piss off a Virgo. I know Taurus has a temper, you have horns. But Virgos, their temper is legendary. Not as hot and fast as an Aries, but you do not want to be on the wrong side of a Virgo. They're related, they're very closely on the zodiac wheel associated with Scorpio and Leo. Leo, definitely. And
Hey, that's
Mads is a
me.
Leo. Your tempers of a Leo are legendary.
Oh, no wonder I snap it deal.
Yeah, it's because absolutely never piss off a Virgo. Because they have ways to make you pay. And they're not going to do it with explosive. They will find ways to plan and scheme. That's what they do. They don't want to get you when you're not looking.
Guys, come up here with me. Let's all have a party.
Galaxy Eyes, Hammer Nose, why don't you go? Hammer Nose, you can come up too. I don't know why you never do.
Come on, folks. Small Discord party right now. Party at Michelle's place.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's kind of sad. It's just one of those days when everybody's just kind of like, It's Saturday. I don't know if it's just because it's the day of the week or what, but it's like the day feels like meh. Like meh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing in life? Oh, we're just sitting here. Meh. Nothing exciting. Oh well, I'm gonna go grab myself or go get my bong and get high. Which I can
Good
understand
idea,
that.
Michelle. You don't think you
In
can
my
smoke
case, what happens to me is I get bored and I go in the bedroom and I go.
it? Have you ever smoked weed? Oh yeah, that's probably
Yeah,
a
I
stupid
did. I
question.
smoked it with Skynet.
Nude?
I smoked it
Oh,
with Noodles.
yeah.
I don't really
Do you
like
like
the smoking because I'm afraid I'm going to set myself on fire.
Well, and it's a whole different high than what the edibles are too. I don't know if you
Yeah,
noticed, but
it's more instant because it's getting right into your bloodstream without going through your digestive system.
yeah. Well, and like it's more of a body high when it's edibles for some reason, and it doesn't like make.
Well, you know what it is?
Some
It's
get
because you
paranoid.
look what's happening. You're bringing it into the lungs the THC, right? It's going
Mhm.
straight into your bloodstream to the alveolar sacs of your lungs. The
Mhm.
process of gas exchange, which immediately means it's now infused right on the spot in your blood.
Yep.
When you're
Yep.
eating something, it takes at least an hour to really get high. That's why by taking it at 9 o'clock, I start to feel it, say, about 30 minutes later. And then by 10 o'clock, I am basically at pretty much the beginning of my high from eating the 10 milligrams of edibles.
Yeah. And I think I told you this before. You're supposed to eat something high in fat, even like if you take RSO or edibles or something, because they're fat soluble, and
Yeah,
it
well,
makes
I
it
got
work
plenty
better.
of fat in me already.
You should eat it with some pizza or something, you know?
Yeah, sometimes, of course, it says vitamin C also increases high, so that's why sometimes I drink lemonade which has vitamin C in it.
I don't know about weed, I'm not sure at all, but I know that with like acid and I'm pretty sure shrooms that it affects it. You know what affects opiates more? It's so weird. Is
Yeah, but in my case, I try not to. I'm not really trying to get that super high because I mean, like when I ate those 300 milligrams of gummies with comedy fluid and Golden Girl, that was way too much for me.
Very much too much.
I was out for like 3 friggin' days.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, but you kind of needed the
That's why I said
probably.
10 milligrams, 10 to 12.5 milligrams is pretty much my limit.
Yeah. Is that what your
You want to
gummies
take
are,
off the
10
edge,
milligrams?
but you don't want to get to the point where you're comatose, especially when you're doing a YouTube channel, because I remember one night when I was at Lumi's birthday party, I got drunk, I passed out. And then Lumi took over because that's the way we have set up years ago is we spell each other at the wheel. So if one is incapacitated, the other one takes control.
Have you guys both passed out at the same time on stream?
That was kind of what happened with Comedy Flu and Golden Girl when they were here. That's exactly what happened. We kind of suspected that was going to happen. That's why Michelle brought the walker out onto the porch. Because she kind of knew that it was going to go, because the marijuana does affect me also to some extent.
Yeah. That was a good show though, Michelle. It was good. Don't think because you were high, it wasn't. We all enjoyed that.
I don't even remember much of it. I remember when I first started getting high, you could sort of see it, but then my brain was like turned into a giant mush ball.
Yeah. Well, we should watch it together. We should watch it together in Discord. And I don't think he's told everybody and ready to post, but Punky's been putting on some different. It's a series that he's watching. I forget what the name is. Somebody will probably type it in, but yeah, a couple people have been watching that together, and I would really like to watch like B horror flicks and stuff like that.
I'm
And
not in the
I
horror
think
movie, no.
if think if some of us, might be interested in different stuff, it's just I don't know, more of us to do together as a community and not put stress on you to be doing it.
Well, oh, he says, Brandon said we finished it. It was called Wade.
That's right. Yep. It was good too. I fell asleep though through a lot of it.
I wonder if I went into Discord right now, on the desktop, probably even on the browser too, but if I actually can view when somebody's viewing something without actually people seeing me jumping on the Discord, because sometimes I'm kind of nosy. I just want to see what they're watching. I don't want people to know that I'm watching. I just kind of want to lurk quietly.
Yeah, they don't I don't know. And well, it's your Discord. I don't know if you can do that if it's your Discord or not. I don't know. You should be able to. I wish at least that you were able to.
Yeah.
But then again, Michelle, you can just come in and if people, you just say, hey, I just want to sit here and watch. But no, I get it. If you just want to sit in there and lurk and see
Well,
what
let me
the
see if I can
gossip
try
is.
that as a quick test here. Let me see if that actually would work. Let's see if they're watching anything. Let's see if it's something I can pick up on. No, they're not. It's the deal for real. Comedy Flu and Golden Girl are in chat right now.
All right.
And in general chat, let's see. We got Krista has her stream live right now. It's good Saturday morning. She put this out at 11:08 a.m. on Noodles channel right now. I got Rocky give me a wave, and it says I should be good. Okay, so I can let him know. Yes, it works now. Okay, this is about time about Rocky. Yes, it's working now.
Nice.
Yes, it is working now. I went to shout out. That's what I went in. Okay. So, I just think it's kind of interesting though, because it's like I got all these forums that I watch. I got a picture. Interesting. I will get back to her comment on that in a little bit. Yeah. So I ordered some small things for the Crispus and Noodles thing. They're gonna be here Monday. So some of this stuff is just technology. You know me. I gotta have my wires. I gotta have my cables. It kind of makes me all excited.
Are you gonna tell us?
What it is?
Tell us what it is.
I actually did describe it a little while ago. This is something that Tina could get for her own house. It's a box, okay? And she can plug it into the audio output of her TV, right? The line audio. And then it breaks it out to 4 pairs of headphone jacks. So 4 people wearing headphones could be watching the TV at the same time. And she does not be disturbed when the kids want to play their shows, because she could just be talking on the Discord or whatever. We won't hear the shows because the kids are listening with the headphones. So I figured that this works out for my show, because when I got people on the couch or in interviews or whatever, we used to turn the stereo on so that we could hear the phone calls, right, or the panel. The problem is
Yeah.
people have different levels of hearing. So what happens is some people like it real loud, but we can't because they get the squeal from the microphones. So
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
looking for this because I was watching videos how they're talking about how musicians are using what they call in-ear monitors. Some use headphones. And I'm like, well, gee, that's a great idea. Because now I can actually have a box that sits on the table. Everybody plugs in their headphones. So that it means I can set the volume level coming from the mixer to a set value. And it amplifies the sound. So that if someone needs it really loud, they can turn it really loud. If someone wants it really soft, they can turn it real soft. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
No squealing. Because everybody's volume is not going to be amplified and sent back to the microphones. At least that's the idea.
Is the word.
So if we did go back to phone calls, fat chance, but I'll just throw it up there, or Google Meets, guess what? Nobody's going to be going, I can't hear the person. Turn up your volume. It won't scream in the ears. I bought 2 pairs of cheap, inexpensive studio monitor headphones. They're like $12 pairs of headphones. They're just cheap shit things. They're not really great headphones. But I figured, why not? Because these are $109. These are great headphones for me. They work good for my ears. My ears are happy. But that's not going to work out great for me to spend $109 for 2 more pairs of these. I mean, I wish I could. I could have, but Carmen probably would brain me. You bet they would brain you. another $218 down the damn drain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially for somebody that hardly uses headphones. Like when how often do you have guests in the studio? Hardly ever. Exactly.
Oh yeah, you have different ones on. They're not like the tan ones. You've been wearing the tan ones recently,
The
right?
Nova 40s, yeah. But they're not really studio headphones. They're just consumer grade headphones. But they would work fine for that, for people to listen to them. They're okay. They're more balanced than the black ones or the gray, because gray are kind of like bass heavy. These are more of a flat response, which is great. The bass doesn't overpower me. The treble's good. The sound is crisp. I don't have a problem with these. However, I'm not going to lie, they are kind of cheap made. They're not made with the same quality that even the Nova 40s were, or the Nova 48s were, with a heavy steel headband and this is plastic. But if they made the headphones like they did back then, they would probably cost maybe about $500 a pair, because the way things are made these days.
Yeah.
Everything is just casted, out of plastic. So.
Yep. Or the silicone.
You know what's nice about these is this does have a removable cord. I'm not going to take it off right now, but this actually unplugs. It's got a bayonet fitting on it. It's a specialized plug, but somebody has made an aftermarket replacement. Plus, you can buy the original Shure cord if you really want to, if you need to. If this cord gets damaged, you can buy the original Shure cord for like $40. Because it's specialized. But I'm hoping that I'm never going to end up trashing my headphones to the point where I have to replace the cord. At least not in a hurry, anyway.
I bet you're pretty gentle with them.
I've always been pretty gentle with my gear, but sometimes accidents happen, or sometimes something hits the floor, and then, or the cord gets dangled over, and then it does happen that sometimes things get damaged. But it's not like I'm deliberately trying to damage my cords or anything.
Or you get a chubby ass kitty, it knocks it over, right?
Yeah. He's knocked over my coffee cup a few times. He's not. And that's something else we're gonna eventually have to find. I want to find out what happened to my other coffee mugs. I don't know where they went. They used to have the China cups. Like I know where my Virgo cup is, but I can't find the Silver Moon one. And I can't find the other Snow Queen cup. I'm not talking about the mugs. I know what a mug is. I'm talking about the regular China cups.
Do you take them with you when you go to Noodles or when you go,
No, I
out
don't take
to
them with me.
Wendy's or
They're still in the
anything?
boxes somewhere.
Oh,
But I don't
okay.
know if I
That's
put them in
fine.
which closet. If I put them in that closet where my records are, good luck. That's where I'm going to need Chris and Noodles to help me move this shelf. We'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because
I wish
I
was
can't.
closer.
You see that record? No, maybe it's this one. This one. Now you can still see here. You see that? You see the shelf here over there where the records are? That's the shelf I'm gonna move out of the way so I can get into that closet.
Oh.
And
you should find somewhere else for it. I know you say your place is small.
Right now there is no other place to put it. It's just it. So what I'm gonna do is they make these inserts that let me use office chair wheels to put them on the bottom of the shelf so I can roll it out of the way.
Hey, what about shelving?
But to do that, I need to first of all find out the diameter of the shelf because I gotta.
Why don't you ask Noodles if he could build you some shelves on the wall? Shelving. Because then it won't be
which
your way at
wall?
all.
I mean, let's be honest. Which wall? I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. Let's pan through this here.
One.
I can't put it there. Can't put it there because that's where this shelf is.
Well, you can move that.
Can't put it there.
Move that shelf to where the other shelf is, because then you'll have a space to move something else there. If
I get rid of the couch.
No. Oh, and I want to send you some new plushies.
See, now that's the option we could do is if I get the brown couch out of here, because this couch is left over from when Ed was here. And just like the other closet is full of Ed's things that eventually is going to have to go to the tip. The couch, I guess, can kind of stay for now.
What would you do without it? Where would Noodles sleep?
Oh, Noodles sleeps on the green couch. He sleeps on the green monster.
True. Yeah,
he
get
sleeps
rid
on
of
this
the old
couch.
one.
Then he kicks all my plushies on the floor, which pisses me off. But on the other hand, if we got this couch cleared off, he could probably sleep on this couch so I can get all my junk off it. So that's another reason why, if we can get the junk out of Ed's junk out of my closet in my little hallway, which is full of crap, then we could probably put some of the stuff in that closet.
Yeah, you need some shelving on the wall for real, so it won't take up floor space.
Yeah, but the problem is,
I can't even build them.
The problem is that I don't live here permanently for the rest of my life. Bullshit.
Right. But
you probably will be here for the rest of your life, Michelle. Knowing you'll probably be here for another 15 years. I don't know if my landlord will be around in 15.
You're going to have it painted when you leave if you want your security deposit back. And all you have to
He
do
was
is
the one
fill
who painted it. My landlord is the one who painted the place for me.
Right, but before you leave, if you want your security deposit back, I'm sure after 15 years it's going to need painted again,
Yeah, you can expect that.
Yeah, so if there's holes in your wall from putting up the
Basically,
shelves,
under Connecticut law is reasonable wear and tear. Trust me. If you haven't painted an apartment in 15 plus years, repainting the apartment is considered reasonable wear and tear. He's not likely to say you can't have your security deposit back, but then he's the kind of guy that would try to find excuses.
Yeah.
But he's got a lawyer now, so now the lawyer probably will remind him, hey, guess what? You and I and Michelle all agreed together that she put money back in for the security deposit that she had done when she was stuck in Patty's house. So she put all the money back in, so now you do owe her a security deposit. And trust me, he's supposed to pay me the interest too under Connecticut law. He doesn't pay me the interest.
And not just that, you have done so much to help him too, and you have proof of it because, it's usually during the day and we hear him talk about it all the time on the show. So it's been documented on the show that you're doing all all this shit for Jimmy, you know?
He did such a beautiful job in apartment 6 and apartment 1. Let me tell you what to do with 1 first, because he did the same thing with 6. He didn't bother to repaint the floor. He went in there, he put in a whole new floor. I mean, it's the ceramic tile that looks like wood planks, but he put that down, and the guy who put it in did such a beautiful job. I'm like, oh man, this is bitching in the kitchen. The kitchen is gorgeous. The living room is sweet, Caroline, and the bedroom was totally can't touch this. I was like, I want the same. Look, I actually sent him a text message. I said, I love what you did with apartment 1 and 6. Would you please consider doing the same thing with my apartment? It really could use it, but I said, I'll be honest. You need to fix the window first. Fix the window first, and then we can do the floor. I really do want to redo the main floor I'm on right now, but then again, he might say the problem is the floor has a slant. Yeah, but here's why it has a slant. Because long ago, somebody took down a supporting wall. That's the only thing I can think of. So the load-bearing wall, some schmuck took that down.
Or maybe a beam, you know, that's
sagging from the weight of the building. Yeah, that too. In 1955, the building was inundated with the floodwater. So, yeah, it could be just the fact that the footing in the basements got whacked out just enough. Because they're basically brick footings. So, I'm like, yeah, that could be. But, I mean,
he could just linoleum on it. Yeah, you know what, Michelle? That, like, I hate to bring it up, like the water damage and the mold. You like can
right now I don't have any mold problem because I took care of that with the vinegar. That killed it.
Okay.
But the water damage is still there. It's still there.
You don't have to pay your like a lot of people don't pay their rent until it's fixed.
Or they arrange it with the clerk of the court to have the court hold on to the money through the housing court. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to make waves. I just want to quietly have my place to live. And then, but then again, at the same time, I want to eventually plan for a future where I can finally move out. I got about 17 years of my life left on average. I want to make them count for something.
Well, how about this? What if somebody came there, right, or a few people on and off came there and helped you like declutter and get rid of like old shit that's
what Chris Chris has agreed to help me with that. And if Hammer comes with him, you know, that'd be great. Then we could all kind of enjoy a nice Saturday morning meal at Ace's place for breakfast, and then we could go. Maybe because Chris said, "Well, why don't we go out for dinner?" I was like, "That's not a bad idea," you know, because.
Right. Well, if you have the help, Michelle, to do that, right, and also put up shelving and stuff, not in your apartment, but maybe be able to move down to the other apartment that's nice now, so you don't have to worry about leaving where you live, and, you know, I don't know if you want to.
Sure, I can move down to one, but it's even smaller than mine. That's like, that apartment is the smallest one in the building. That's like no room. It's one room, it's one bedroom with a much smaller living room, parlor, and then you got the kitchen, which is larger, but the square area is smaller.
What about storage? Like, you have storage in there somewhere, right?
I have storage. Yeah, it's my porch. I have a storage bin on the porch.
I want to see you somewhere pretty and like just painted and like clean, fresh, new tile or linoleum, and everything smells great and looks pretty, and you know.
You know what? He painted apartment number 6 the same paint that he painted my apartment. It's got a little bit lighter color peach, but he used leftover peach and mixed it with white paint and made like a softer pastel peach. And I thought that was fine. At least he didn't turn it into a hard navy blue like he did a couple apartments before. He had the walls in some apartment painted dark blue. I'm like, no, it doesn't reflect light that well. I'm gonna would be using so many more bulbs to probably brighten up the room. I like my room. I like my room to have light. I don't like a dark cave. I mean, someone say, you're the Snow Queen. What does it matter? Well, I'm a Snow Queen, but I do like to have the sun. I guess that's kind of a contradiction. That's one of the reasons why I fought for him to fix the skylight in my hallway. Because originally, the skylight already existed. I'll show you. Let me have a camera here. You see that skylight there? Maybe you can't see it. Yeah, you can't really see it because it's a green screen. Let me see if I can try to move the camera out of the way.
Oh, a little. Wait.
Oh, maybe you can see it. You can see it there. You see that skylight there? That is an original skylight that was covered up by sheetrock. And it used to leak like a sieve. No one knows why it leaked like a sieve. Then, when finally I got one of his maintenance guys to go, look, if you're going to find out what's causing it to leak, let's take off the damn sheetrock and follow the leak. And we did. And guess what? It doesn't leak anymore. You know why? I don't know why. Because maybe the stuff was getting a slight slow drip and it was just basically just being absorbed into the sheetrock. But now it doesn't leak. And I got morning sun comes in that skylight. Just like I said, it does in this skylight over there. This makes a big difference for this room. It makes this room more lighter and more pleasant. People don't feel like they walk into a cave or into a mouth.
The higher you live up on a building, I wonder if it makes it sunnier, because you don't have something overhanging you.
Yes, Chris, I know. I've seen your pictures of your house. Yeah, I know. Chris, you got the same problem I got. You are so much into your art and knickknacks and stuff. You got the same problem. Space. You just don't have enough of it. I have empathy for you, bro. I get it. You love showing your creativity and your interests. But sometimes I'm sure one day you probably say, gee, it would be nice if I could declutter, but where am I going to put everything? That's the thing.
Well, decluttering is decluttering. You throw away a lot of it, or, a
lot of it I do. I mean, eventually I do throw things out. Somebody finally took the broken computer to the dumpster. Thank you! I mean, or they just took it for themselves. I don't care. Hey, want it? Go ahead, have it. I got a few more in that same storage bin you can have.
Hey, Chris, come up here with us.
Yeah. You need sunglasses in my living room. Oh, yeah, I know.
Wow, that's great, Chris.
Mimi says, good morning, my sweet girl. Here at the hospital still. She's visiting with her father. Just wanted to share some love. Left a like and I will text you later. You're the best, Michelle. Thank you very much. Space isn't the problem. Really? It seems like you got so much on your walls. It's like, but then again, that's the Aquarius mind. That's the way the Aquarius are. Let me use the Aquarius. Trust me, I see it with her too. She's like, she takes her jacket off, she just throws it on the couch, thump. Which I understand. Why? Because you can't put it in the closet, because the closet is absolutely full of Ed shit. Well, let's see if we can get some Ed shit out of there. And maybe we can put some little convenient shelves in the closet. Well, on top of that, just like if you watch my friend Irma There's a gas pipe in my closet. It stinks. It's just like they use. I swear to God, they're gonna use my apartment for the set of my friend Irma. It's got the same problem. There's a gas pipe that goes up in my closet in the middle. Totally makes the rest of the space useless. I believe it was a gas pipe from when this place had gas lighting. I was like, oh man. I'm like, if I knew, if I was a landlord, I would have said to my plumber guy, I said, hey, could we put the gas pipe off on the side so at least you could use more of the effective closet without that thing being right in the middle of the precious real estate of a closet? Well, that's the way it is when you're renting. You get stuck when you're renting an old vintage apartment. You got to deal with that. I mean, you don't want to go crazy and go, give me my Sawzall. All of a sudden, you cut into an active gas pipe. That was a mistake.
I wish I could tear down like a wall or two in my place. I love those like big warehouse, like loft spaces that people live in, like in old factories and stuff.
I don't mind. Cool. I don't mind big spaces, except for one thing. In hammer nails, and I of course have family experience with construction. Don't take down the load bearing wall. Please don't make that mistake, because otherwise you're going to find yourself in a very unpleasant situation.
Look at what grows wrote.
Yeah. So, I mean, sure, if you want to rent an old warehouse, like some of those old warehouses in some cities will be rented out as lofts.
Yeah, and they got all those like old pipes in them and support beams.
I know that the Gilbert Clock Shop Apartments is just like that. Warmington Mills, too, in Torrington, same thing. Oh. They took the old whole machine floor and they just turned it into multiple apartments. So you got these high ceilings, and you can see the sprinkler system, which is still working, of course, to meet code. And you're subdivided the floor into smaller sections, right?
Oh, wait. Speaking of, Michelle, didn't you say before that you don't have a fire extinguisher?
No, I don't have a fire. Okay, so Galaxy wants to come up. No, I don't. I should get an ABC one. I should.
Yeah.
Go on, Galaxy Eyes. How you doing? Maybe we should also get one that does Class D fires. Class D? Well, I don't think I'm going to be working with potassium or sodium. That's true. That's Class D fire extinguisher. Yeah, that's kind of specialized.
Well, I don't know. It'd probably be really expensive to ship in the mail. I don't know how much they cost, but Michelle, I don't know. If anybody, I don't have money to donate, but if anybody would want to, donate enough for her to get that, I think.
What do you mean? I don't hear her.
I think that's imperative, Michelle, especially because it's an old building. We don't know about the wiring, and you have a lot of stuff. And you're on the top floor, and it's not easy to get down, Oh,
it's easy to get down. That's not a problem. It's getting up that's a little slower. Like I said, going up is pretty fast. You're like a friggin' mountain goat. But going down can be a little slow, but not that slow. But the problem is, the reason why you should have a fire extinguisher in the kitchen is because kitchens are where most fires start in the home. That's true.
Right. You should have two, probably one in your bedroom and one in your kitchen. Only because it's an old place and I'm paranoid. But I don't know. I think if people are able to and will donate for that, I think that's pretty important. I don't know. I don't want to see you hurt.
Yeah. Well, I hope not to be here for much longer. I would like to eventually try to find better pastures. I did set an approximate date in the summer of 2026. I was hoping originally to go to Kentucky, but it don't have to be Kentucky. But I would like to move to greener pastures. Yeah. And no, that's not a rest home. Greener pastures, rest home.
Oh yeah, hey, read okay, read 3 up of Grizz's comments. The third one up of Grizz.
Nancy didn't hear you.
No,
Michelle, you didn't hear Nat tell you to read my previous. And come check out our web store.
No,
And I guess, you're about the pole dancing. Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, well, like I said, I think 2026 for people in general is going to be a really, really rough year. I don't think 2026 is going to be a year that's going to be very happy.
You mean because of Trump and all the food stamp stuff and all of that?
The Trump, the food stamps, the changes he wants to do to Social Security programs that will not necessarily affect me because I am 50 plus. So I'm probably going to be protected. But unfortunately, for new clients, getting on is going to be harder. Because, like he said, like this disability attorney said on YouTube, what they want to do is, unless you have a really serious disability or you're 55 plus, which I am, they are thinking that you're probably going to be alive for a long time. So you're probably going to be getting SSI, because SSI is supplemental security income. Because especially if you have no work history, okay, if you're 55 plus and you worked in industry, paid into the system, you're going to be more eligible for SSDI. But the reason is that the judges, the reasonable Social Security disability attorneys, and he's one of them, he's on the bar. He said, we want to take on clients that we know that the judges are going to approve. So people that have physical infirmities or 55 plus, you're probably going to be more likely approved. Those that are younger, have health fairly capable of doing a desk job or even a light work, and you can go through training, you're probably not going to get as much coverage because you're considered able enough body that you can do something.
Back when I was a kid, you could get disability. Well, actually, not a kid, probably like a teen or even in my 20s. You could get disability if you were an alcoholic or an addict.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
That was, well, that's because it is debilitating. However, here is where they changed the rules. I think this happened under Clinton. The reason they changed the rules is it self-inflicted? Most of the time it is, right?
Yeah, but it's a disease though too.
It's a disease. That's why it goes under the program, but does it necessarily stop you from doing gainful work? I'm talking about people that are in their 30s.
Right.
And the answer is no, because you got people that are drinking and drugging and they're working a normal job and they're holding their own. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't work.
Right. Yep, I've always had a job. You're right about that. Functioning addict.
Right.
Functional.
Yeah, he does want to see the seniors go back to work. That's true.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, I see you.
I'm curious why we're on a panel and not in Discord on a Saturday.
No, that's Saturday night.
It's not Saturday night. And we do that on Saturday
So
night.
it's only nighttime. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm curious, how come you don't stream on Friday nights anymore?
Yeah, probably because I don't have much to talk about on Friday nights.
Could
I
we
haven't
have
So
been
how
streaming
about-
really any nights. I did a video last night, but I didn't stream it.
Hey, Michelle.
How about
could we...
instead we do an idea that we've had in the section you have in your Discord for show ideas?
Yeah, I know. I've been looking in there, but so go ahead, Neds. What were you asking?
I don't remember.
Okay, let me go back and scroll through the history so I can refresh your memory a bit.
Hey, we discovered a great new way to communicate with each other last night. You want to hear about it, Michelle?
Yeah, what is it? Talking through farts?
No, we have keywords that we created. So when we speak and we're done talking, it's like a walkie-talkie. We say over at the end. And then if somebody interrupts another person, that person can then say Jin, and that person has to shut up. Because Jin backwards means nig. That was a...
All right, so here's what
Dad's
Nan
word.
said to me. She said,
My fault.
could we have a parrot? Huh? That's what you actually asked.
Oh,
I
and
think
if
you meant, could
wanna
we have a
talk-
panel?
If you want to talk, we say hand. And you're like, hand up. We should say, like,
Yep.
teacher.
Like, wait, I'll find it in here. It's in here, isn't it? Like the thing to do it. I got it.
But it worked so well last night. It really.
There it is.
Yeah.
It was amazing, Michelle. We saw a difference in our like conversation that was like night and day, and we were actually able to.
Well, you know,
So
we
I
do
feel like
the
enjoy each
Discord
other's
show on
conversation.
Saturdays, which is tonight, 7. So you know what that means, right? It doesn't bring in that many views. I mean, okay.
Jin. Michelle's a Jin.
Go ahead, Nance. Raise your hand.
I forget what I was going to say. Shit. Sorry.
See, and that's what happens to Nads, Michelle. When you interrupt her, she forgets what she's saying mid-thought, and then she doesn't know where the fuck she is. So you can't do that to her.
I remember now. It was, damn it. I did it again.
Dig deep, Nads. Come on, baby girl.
Okay. Here. We weren't like yelling over ourselves, you know, like everybody trying to get in the last word. It really worked well.
Yeah, it gets
And
confusing.
Another thing, Jen. Another thing.
But you know what would be a nice feature if the people at Discord ever offered the version of hand raising. That would be a nice feature because, especially when you have like 6, 7 people on, all of a sudden they all talk all over each other. It's related to what you were talking about. And then I have to sit there and read the scrambled eggs and sausages for speech to text and go, I said, what? So confused. Yeah, it would be nice if there was some way they could at least have a hand-raising mechanism or something. I mean, if they...
Mine's raised. Michelle, so this is what you have to master. When you're done speaking, you have to say over. And what it does is it creates like a moment of silence for everybody to shut up. And if you don't remember to say over, then we have an over rule of 5 seconds that if you forget to say over, because Nad's fucked up. She did this to us last night. She would be talking and then she wouldn't say over and we're just like, nothing. You know what I mean? It's great.
Right, that's a Big 10 for Galaxy Eyes. Beep.
No, you gotta say over at the end. The keyword is
Over,
over.
yeah, it's the most common term. Yeah, over or Roger.
Yep, or Roger.
Roger Dodger over. Yeah, that's what me and PDX did when we first met up on my panel. We did that.
Jin, Nats has her hand raised.
Mm-hmm.
And we agreed that anytime people say Jin to you, to just stop right away and don't like have feelings about it. You know what I mean? Don't get upset. It's just like we're just getting through this. Over.
Yeah. Right now it's only 2 people, so it's not much of a big deal. You can put your hand down now.
Thank you.
Dang, Michelle, easy. We're just trying to explain to you our new way of communicating that I feel if people actually do it, it's working and it's amazing. Over.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Over.
Roger, copy that. Yeah.
And she's paying attention too. You know, she saw the hand, she's paying attention, so she's playing our game. Over.
It's forcing you to pay attention. It's forcing you to slow your brain down and listen to what people are saying before you open your mouth. Over.
Yeah.
And think
I got
about
that,
what you're going
Roger.
to say. Jen, over.
Just as I also realize that sometimes, like when I go on the panel, and you've heard it, I've heard it, where everybody, like you said, talks on top of each other, and it's like you feel like your brain feels like it's being stuffed with like a meat grinder with pork, and then your brain is trying to masticate all that to turn it into sausages, and it's the people on the spectrum that is miserable. Roger.
Deal on instead of he's using boner. So you guys can all pick your own words that sound like over. It's okay. Over.
Yeah, they have to like rhyme with over though. But okay, I think because it's only the 3 of us up here right now, I mean, we're explaining it, but I think we need more of a crowd before we do all of this. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's just us 3, like, over and out. I don't know. I could be wrong. Over.
When I
don't
used
appreciate
to,
these comments. Over.
When I used to be on CB radio, which is half duplex communication, that was very common. That sometimes people who were jumped the gun, that unfortunately key the mic right on top of everybody else, and mess up the signal. The poor schmuck that's in the end doesn't hear it because they just keyed on top of somebody else's mic. That's where they would use like things like over Roger, and it still works even to the 21st century. Because, like I said, one of the problems, especially with Discord, is people talk so fast, and they're all want to jump the gun and say their piece, like they're almost like they got ADHD. I gotta say it. It's almost like a bad case, like when you got a, like, it's like they like this. Because that's what they got. They got the mental shits, And then the other person's going, "Pew, you stick man." Guess what? I didn't understand a word you said because my brain totally blew up. Roger. Yeah.
I think that well, what bothers me about it is you don't normally get a chance to chime in very much because people are yelling. I think you can't really tell what we're saying all the time, you know what I mean? Because there's so many people talking, like you say. So something like this, will keep it under control. And we can remind each other. And if we're in a big group and somebody interrupt somebody else or something, everybody will be going, Jen, Jen, Jen.
Exactly. And that's where it is more important to do that. And the larger the group, the more people talking. It's is when I get to the point where I am basically feeling like my mental meat grinder is full and I have no place to put the ground up meat. It just sits there catatonic. Like, now what? That's when you see me go silent. It's like my brain is still trying to figure out where to put the sausages I just made. Because the meat grinder is still full of meat and I still haven't even done processing everything. Roger. Yeah.
I noticed this new process really helps Nads, my friend, because when she talks about something and people are talking over each other, she gets like jumbled in her brain and then she forgets what she's saying, and it frustrates me because I want to hear what she's saying. Over.
To answer Chris Bliss's question, my name when I was in CB in high school was Tiger Lady. Originally was called Pink Rose, but Pink Rose kind of interestingly some weird connotations. So it was Tiger Lady in the end, and but yeah, I mean, don't forget when you actually having people physically in contact with each other, you can watch their facial expressions, but some people don't turn the cameras on the Discord, so we can't look for facial cues because we have none. So we have to come up with it. That's where the Over and Roger come in, because it says, "I'm done talking, Roger."
And the hand thing too, because I think if somebody's done talking, a lot of people might start to talk at the same time after that, so it would be not anybody interrupting, but two people talking at the same time. I don't know how we could fix that one.
Well, first thing I would do, if you want to see what it's like for me as a viewer, if you're using Chrome, turn on the closed captions and then go into Discord through the Google Meets app. The Discord online app, and read the speech to text, and then watch how frustratingly, very quickly the conversation can go south as far as closed captions. If you have a hearing impairment and your conversation is starting to look like sausage and eggs, then how in the heck are you supposed to make a reasonable idea what they're talking about? You can't. Because it's all gibberish. So your whole conversation totally turns to crap. And if I was totally deaf and I had no ability here at all, I'd be fucked. Over.
We're in the developing stages of this communication, and I agree, Nads. I think we need to come up with something like of a time frame where we give people a certain amount of time to speak, because it also, like, if you keep talking, then other people can't say anything either. So, like, what's a reasonable amount of time you give somebody before you're like, all right, shut the fuck up, like, somebody else wants to talk. Over.
Well, we used to call those kind of people in CB radio ratchet jaws. There really is no ideal limit, because it depends on what they're talking about. If they're just talking about what they did this weekend, because you don't want to interrupt them, because if you do, then you're violating the protocol. I guess you just have to sit there, wait till they're done talking. But here is where we do have an additional tool that doesn't exist on CB radio. You can mute that person individually or server mute them. The mods can mute them for the whole group if they're really offending the whole group. If they just don't want to listen, they can mute them for themselves. Say, I don't want to listen to this guy anymore. Yeah. Over.
I think after a while, we won't have to use all the cues and stuff. I think after a while we'll all catch on, and just be, better about it. We'll all get used to treating each other respectfully,
Yes, Roger can mean that, Chris Bliss, but it also could be them done talking as well. It can be used for both applications. It's just a matter of context of when you're saying it. Over or Roger, in that case, the ending of the statement means that I'm done. Roger means, yes, I understand, I agree. And we in CB radio is very common to say, that's a big 10-4. Or I copy that.
I think for me, when I'm in a conversation and people are constantly talking over each other, it like hurts your brain, and I get overwhelmed, and I get to the point where I want to leave the conversation. And I don't want to feel that way because I enjoy the conversation. I just don't enjoy the talking over.
Yeah. And that's because if you are neurotypical, you think that's bad. Try being neurodivergent. Your whole mind goes totally out of left field because you're overstimulated, which totally messes up the whole process. Over.
The comments are funny. I just saw the comments. That's cute. Oh, thanks, David Boldo, 1980. Why don't you come up here?
Oh, I know.
He wouldn't know how to properly do this because he's retarded. Over.
In a way, on his channel, he pretty much is the main mouthpiece. He doesn't do panels that much anymore. From what I know, he just reads the chat, or he sometimes goes on other people's panels. But it's not a bad tool. It does help, for especially people in the spectrum. Over. That's a big 10-4. Over. Yeah.
Hellhammer, he has to go to the refrigerated section, Michelle. He's looking for kimchi. It's in the refrigerated section. Good luck.
Ah.
Over.
I've never had kimchi. Over.
It's fermented cabbage. The Asians make it. Over.
Yeah,
Over.
most Asians make it fresh. Over.
I love hearing Michelle say over so much. Over.
I love it. I love it too. Over. I don't think.
Oh shit! We got a nig in the chat. Over.
Oh, sweet. Over.
Yes, I know he's a troll. I figured that already out.
I don't think that we really need to be using it up here with us three. I think it gets a little monotonous, and I think we're adult enough to.
Yeah, but if
I like it.
the one reason I don't really want to use the public EJT link much is because there's people that used to come up here and would do really unsavory things on Google Meets. And I still have the EJT link. I still keep it refreshed. But I just don't want to have the bad people come up here and disrupt everything. Over. That's a big 10-4.
My presence is unsavory. Over.
Not you, but there was a few people that were. When you're on EJT, Michelle's talking about the people that come up there when it was publicly listed as a panel. They would just do all kinds of stuff because the link was public. The EJT link is public. Like the Discord panel is, but the Discord is kind of sort of shielded because of the fact you have to subscribe to the Discord first. That's a big 10-4. Over. Yeah.
Michelle, you got a bunch of retards in the chat. They're saying over in the chat. It's only when you talk out loud. Over.
Not necessarily. If you are working with certain types of communications devices like TTY, TDD for the deaf, after you're done making your statement, you say GA for go ahead because it's half duplex. So yes, you do use the equivalent of over in text mode when you're telecommunicating with the deaf on a TDD.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Halogen. No. Halogen.
Yeah. Well, right now we are going to get ready to head out because we got to come back live around 7. Yes. And what are you gonna eat tonight, Michelle? Well, it ain't gonna be pizza. You haven't been really eating much at all lately. You've just been bowl of cereal and pretty much it. Because I feel fat. Because you're fat. I know that. I mean, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I get it. All right, guys, it's time to get ready to go. 10:10. That means out of service. So. Everybody, for now, also 10:9 means, actually 10:9 means out of service. 10:10 means, yeah, what is it, 10:9 or 10:10? I think 10:10.
Hey, Michelle, this was the best panel ever because you didn't have a fat, short, bald midget up here with fictitious narratives. You know that?
Yeah.
Great show today. I think you need to hit the applause.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you guys later tonight, okay? At 7.
Love you, Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle.
See you later on, guys.
Later. Over.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yes, it is true that when you're on the Discord, sometimes people too tend to key over each other. And they don't mean to be rude when they do that. It's just sometimes they don't know, or they don't know when the person's still talking, or sometimes they get impatient and they kind of rush out and say things. Let's see, can I close this window here? Yeah, got it. All right. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, to being on the show this morning. They didn't do too bad. It's Saturday. Crystal was going live at 11:04, so she was live at 11:04. And then I was still kind of just trying to get my boulder up my hill, if you know what I'm saying. I get it. All right, so let's get the blessings in. And make sure you're in the right chat comments. I got it. Good. Okay. May all you guys have happy, safe days. Do something productive today. Have a good time. And make someone else's life extra special. kind of short today. Yes, it is. Just like she said, and then don't forget that we are going to be live tonight at 7 o'clock, and we like doing the shows one night a week. I think it's fine. We don't have a problem with that, and it's doing Saturday, so we'll do pretty good. I just want you to be safe, and we'll see you tonight too. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget the party on, dude. And I'll see you later on. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michele Marie Dalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way, twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control.